Good day. It is July the 24th. Today we can continue in Judges 14, doing the last half of verse 3 and verse 4. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged in these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin Judges 14, starting at the last half of 3 and going to 4. But Samson told his father, "Get her for me. She looks good to me." For his father and his mother didn't realize Yahweh was at work in this, creating an opportunity to work against the Philistines who ruled Israel at this time. Verse 3b. Samson told his father, "Get her for me. She looks good to me." He's insistent and probably rather rude too. "I want her. Get her." Reminds me of some kids I saw in the grocery stores. And verse 4. His father and mother didn't realize Yahweh was at work at this, creating an opportunity to work against the Philistines who ruled over Israel at that time. So God, just a way to look at things is God either causes or permits. Or God either causes something to happen or he uses what's happening. God is creating an opportunity for Samson to act. Proverbs 24. Be not thou envious of evil men, neither desire to be with them. In other words, it doesn't matter how rich they are or powerful they are. Yeah, don't worry about them. 2. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Yeah, they want to destroy, and they lie, and they plan. 3. Through wisdom is a house builded, and by understanding it is established, and by knowledge are the chambers filled with all precious and pleasant riches. 5. A man is strong, yea, a wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. For with the wise advice thou shalt make war, and a multitude of counselors there is safety. Yes, take advice from good people. 7. Wisdom is unattainable to fool as corals. He opened not his mouth in the gate. Corals, you have to dive deep for them, and they're hard to get to, because they often don't use air tanks or anything. And same thing with wisdom. It's hard to get to. You got to be persistent. You got to work at it. Verse 8. He that devises do evil, men shall call a mischievous person. Yeah, he's always planning to do things, isn't he? The thoughts of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small indeed. 11. Deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain wilt thou forbear to rescue. If thou sayest, Behold, we not knew this, does not he that weigheth the heart consider it, and he that keepeth the soul, does he not know it? And he shall not render every man according to his works. In other words, you can't fool God. You go, I didn't know, you knew. It's to hang in there. Adversity comes, hang in there. 13. My son, eat thou honey, for it is good, and the honeycomb is sweet to the taste. So know thou wisdom to be unto thy soul. If thou hast found it, then there shall be a future, and thy hope shall not be cut off. Wisdom to your soul, taste to your soul as honey to your mouth. It is sweet, and it is delicious. 15. Lie not in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Spoil not his resting place. For the righteous man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked stumble under adversity. There is always hope for the righteous. There is no hope for the wicked. 17. Rejoice not when thy enemy falleth, and let not thy heart be glad when he stumbleth. Yeah, you can't be going, well, he got what he deserved. Ha ha ha. No, don't do that. 18. Lest Yahweh see it and it displease him, and he turneth away his wrath from him. So God's going to look down and says, well, I guess he got what he wants. That's over. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious at the wicked. For there be no future to the evil man. The lamp of the wicked shall be put out, and the lamp of the wicked shall be put out. Yeah, don't worry about evil people. God will take care of them. 21. My son, fear thou Yahweh and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both? Fear God and those he hath appointed over you, which is every person of authority. 23. These are also the sayings of the wise, that respect a person's judgment is not good. In other words, it doesn't matter who he is, whether he's king or a pauper, father, mother, sister, brother, it does not matter. He that saith unto the wicked, Thou art righteous, people shall curse him, and nations shall execrate him. But unto them that decide justly shall be delight, and good blessings shall come upon them. He kisses the lips that give the right answer. In other words, when you give the right answer, no matter how hard it is, God loves you. God will approve of that. God always loves you. Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thy house. 28. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Say not, I will do to him as he has done to me. I will render a man according to his work. No, don't do that. You don't do paybacks. God will handle the vengeance. Because do you want God to do unto you as you did to him? Verse 30 to the end. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. And lo, it was all grown over with thistles, and the face thereof was covered with nettles. And the stone wall thereof was broke down. It was overgrown, it went to seed. Then I beheld and considered well. In other words, I kept looking at it. I saw and received instruction. Yeah, that's what happened, all right. They had a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. I'm just going to sleep in a little bit. I'll just take a nap. And so shall that poverty come as a runner. In other words, you'll be poor real quick. And thy want as an armed man. And things that you need, that's what want means, not desire, but your want. You wanting in food, wanting in water. Will be like they were stolen from you, and you have no one else to blame but yourself. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you can reach me through 810-242-2997. It's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.